Welcome to Only for Seniors, the channel where we care about your health, your independence, and your quality of life. If you are over 60, or especially over 70, this video is made just for you. Now, let me ask you something very personal. Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night by a sudden, sharp pain in your legs? One moment you're sound asleep, and the next, your calf muscles seize up like steel cables. You can't move, you can't stretch, you can barely breathe through the pain. You try to massage it, shake it out, but the cramp just lingers, stealing your sleep and leaving you sore the next morning. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. In fact, studies show that nearly 60% of older adults in the United States experience frequent night leg cramps, and they become more common after the age of 70. These painful spasms are not just annoying. They can rob you of rest, weaken your mobility, and even increase your risk of falls. But here's the good news. Today, I'm going to share with you two of the best, fastest tips that can stop a night leg cramp in less than 2 minutes. Yes, you heard me right. In less than 120 seconds, you can turn off the pain and get back to sleep peacefully. And don't worry, these are not complicated medical treatments, and you don't need expensive equipment. They are simple, natural, senior-friendly solutions that you can do right in your own bedroom. So stay with me until the very end of this video, because once you know these two tips, you'll never have to fear night cramps again. In fact, I'll also explain why these cramps happen in the first place, how to prevent them, and the one hidden mistake most seniors make that makes cramps worse. Now, let's get started. Part 1. The hidden nightmare of night leg cramps. Imagine this, you're 72 years old. You've had a long day, you've finally gotten comfortable in bed, your blanket is warm, and you're drifting off to sleep. Suddenly, your calf muscle tightens like someone twisted it into a knot. The pain shoots down your leg, you grab the sheets, you grit your teeth. Your heart pounds from the shock. You try to stretch your toes, but the muscle locks up even more. It feels like forever. But in reality, the cramp might last 30 seconds, maybe 60. By the time it eases, you're left sweating, wide awake, and afraid it might come back. Sometimes, you're even sore for days afterward. Sound familiar? For many seniors, this is not a rare occurrence. It's a nightly battle. Some people even fear going to bed because they know the cramps will strike. And here's the thing, night cramps are not just a nuisance. They are your body's way of warning you that something is off balance. Maybe it's your muscles, maybe it's your nerves, maybe it's your circulation, or even your hydration. But the bottom line is this, cramps are a red flag that shouldn't be ignored. Part 2. Why do night leg cramps happen more after 60? Now you may be wondering, why do these cramps seem to get worse as we get older? Why don't younger people have them as often? Here are the main reasons. Muscle loss with age, sarcopenia. After 60, we naturally lose muscle mass. Weak muscles tire out faster, and tired muscles cramp more easily. Nerve sensitivity. The nerves that send signals to our leg muscles can become more sensitive with age, firing off at the wrong times, like in the middle of the night. Poor circulation. Seniors often have reduced blood flow to the legs, especially when lying still at night. Without enough oxygen, muscles misfire and cramp. Mineral deficiency. Low levels of magnesium, potassium, or calcium are directly linked to night cramps. These minerals are like the off switches for muscle spasms. Without enough of them, the muscle just stays locked. Dehydration. Even mild dehydration makes cramps more likely. And seniors are especially at risk because the thirst signal gets weaker with age. Medications. Certain drugs, like diuretics, statins, or blood pressure pills, can increase your risk of cramps by depleting electrolytes. So, as you can see, cramps are not random, they are your body's SOS signal. But don't worry, because now we're getting to the heart of this video, the two fastest ways to stop a night cramp in its tracks. Part 3. The 2 best tips to stop night leg cramps in 2 minutes. Why medium star tip number 1, the secret stretch trick. When a cramp hits, most people panic. They curl their toes, they grab the muscle, they rub it. But here's the secret, you need to do the opposite of what the cramp is doing. Most night cramps tighten the calf muscle, pulling your toes downward. So, to fight back, you must force your toes upward, toward your head. Here's how to do it in under 2 minutes. The moment a cramp starts, sit up in bed. Extend your legs straight. Use your hands, or even better, a belt or bedsheet, to pull your toes up toward your chest. Hold that stretch firmly for 30 seconds. Release. Then repeat one more time. What happens? You are lengthening the calf muscle, telling it to relax, and improving blood flow. Most seniors report that the cramp melts away within 90 seconds. If you can't reach your toes easily, here's another trick. Stand up beside the bed, place your foot flat on the floor, and lean forward slightly. This stretches the calf muscle the same way. And here's a bonus. If you practice this stretch every night before bed for 2 minutes, you'll reduce your risk of cramps altogether. Why medium star tip number 2, the mineral rescue trick. Now let's talk about the second tip, the one that actually keeps the cramps from coming back. Remember how I said cramps are often caused by low levels of magnesium, potassium, or calcium? Well, here's the truth. Most seniors in the United States are deficient in at least one of these minerals. That's why one of the simplest and fastest remedies is to replenish these minerals before bed. Here's how to do it safely. Magnesium fix. Take a small magnesium supplement before bed, or drink a glass of warm water with a teaspoon of magnesium citrate powder. Magnesium relaxes your muscles and nerves, and many seniors find that it completely eliminates cramps. Potassium boost. Eat a small banana before bed, or half of one if you're watching blood sugar. Potassium works as a natural muscle relaxer. Calcium support. A warm glass of milk before bedtime can help. Calcium plays a key role in muscle relaxation. Now, you don't need to do all 3 every night. Start with magnesium. It's the most powerful and safe. But always check with your doctor if you're on medications, especially if you have kidney issues. Within a week or 2, most seniors notice that cramps either disappear completely or become much less frequent. Part 4. The mistake most seniors make. Now, before I give you the prevention routine, let me warn you about the biggest mistake many seniors make when they get cramps. That mistake is rubbing the muscle too hard. I know it feels like the right thing to do, but deep rubbing can actually bruise the muscle and cause more soreness the next day. Instead, stick with gentle stretching and mineral replenishment. That's the safe and effective way. Part 5. Prevention routine for peaceful nights. So, here's the perfect 5-minute bedtime routine to keep cramps away. Drink a small glass of water to stay hydrated. Do the simple calf stretch for 2 minutes. Take a little magnesium, or eat a small potassium-rich snack. Keep a belt or bedsheet near your bed, so you can grab it quickly if a cramp strikes. This tiny routine has saved countless seniors from sleepless nights. Part 6. The emotional side. Now, let's step back for a moment. I know cramps may seem like just a small issue, but for many older adults, they represent something bigger, the fear of losing control of your body. The fear of pain that comes out of nowhere. The fear of not being able to sleep through the night. But I want you to know this, you are not powerless. You are not at the mercy of cramps. With these 2 simple tips, the stretch trick and the mineral rescue, you can reclaim your nights, your rest, and your peace of mind. Part 7. Final words. So, to recap. When a cramp strikes, stretch your toes up immediately and hold. To prevent them, restore your minerals, especially magnesium. Do this, and I promise, you'll finally be able to sleep without fear of being jolted awake by that stabbing pain. Thank you so much for watching Only for Seniors. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more tips designed just for seniors in the United States. your health, your comfort, and your independence matter. And here, we'll always be by your side to guide you. Good night, and may your sleep be peaceful and cramp-free.